I'm Gregory Weiss. I'm the president and founder of APBD Research Foundation. The condition first started manifesting itself with numbness in the toes. Then little by little dropped foot and walking and tripping. Those were actually the most difficult times. Those were the times when obviously I was refusing to use the cane. Just as later, when I was walking with the cane, I was refusing to use the walker. When I was falling and I didn't have enough strength walking with the cane. And the same story is using the rolling walker. I've been pushing on the rolling walker up to the point that I've been able to walk only short distance because there was fatigue kicking in and there was not enough strength. That was the time when I agreed to be in the wheelchair. And yes, this is actually what I expected, that once I sit in the wheelchair, I'm going to be wheelchair bound. But on the other hand, being now, accepting myself, who I am and where I am, I'm more active because I have mobility. Even the power wheelchair has all the luxuries of tilt and rise and recline. Plus, I got my minivan, the same thing, re-equipped to accommodate my transportation needs. And between this wheelchair and the minivan, I call this my legs. But now, my life actually being that I accepted who I am in sort of the community, wherever I go, I'm used to, I'm not embarrassed anymore to show myself in a wheelchair. This adjustment was not easy, but at this point it satisfies me because yes, I can live almost a normal lifestyle. My whole life, my entire life, I was always on the giving side. Now I'm finding myself on the receiving side. And people around, strangers in the street. I have stories to tell about strangers in the street offering to help. And for instance, recently, I parked my minivan and I was going for a doctor's appointment where my wheelchair battery died at crossing the street. Here, there were two taxi drivers standing talking who helped me push me up the curb. A good Samaritan lady happened to be on the sidewalk, asked me where I'm going, and offered she's going to push me. This wheelchair in manual mode is very heavy. That lady pushed me all the way into the entrance to the hospital, where I asked her, that lady, go on with your daily activity, and from here on I'll get the messenger to push me further. She would not walk in until she made sure that I got somebody to help me. And I have multiple stories like this to tell. For instance, for transfers, very often, even for transferring myself, I use the transfer board. And yes, I need my arms to assist me. I use my arms even just for pressure relief. Because obviously sitting in a wheelchair, the other risk, and this is another big risk for anybody in a wheelchair, is the skin breakdown. So yes, this is where my arms come into. That yes, they still carry my body.
You're a tall man. How tall are you?
I used to be 6 feet tall when I was able to stand.
Yes, you're tall.
Yes, thank you. I did everything, but starting obviously not just in my young days as a teenager, obviously. We played bowling, we ran around and played soccer, obviously. But then in my adult life, I liked and I enjoyed walking. And I was walking and I was running. This was probably the two major activities that I obviously cannot do anymore.
So now when you walk with friends or family, you walk in your wheelchair and they walk beside you?
Now, actually, I can run faster than they do because of the wheelchair, yes.